Hi, Boom. Okay, I'll do your video. I'm just not in the habit of doing it. Like when I was doing them every day, I just bang, 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 did it automatically. But now I'm not doing that anymore. I'm doing other things. Oh my God, my head. Oh, I'm having a bottle of wine. I need a break. There's been a lot happening, none of which is very interesting, I suppose. Work is going particularly well. I've been thinking about it. It's been a whole life thing, this. It started when I was a kid. And then slowly over the years, it's like a seed that was growing and it's just growing so slowly. I'm 63, almost 63. And it's just coming into fruition now. But I can look back, I can see the milestones, when things happened. I used to work for the Futures Exchange and I wanted to explain futures. My God, you should have seen my whiteboards, they were a mess. Talk about animated. But just little things that I've seen, even like, remember that movie with Robin Williams, Dead Poets Society? At the very beginning where they explain, I said, yep, that was part of it. I was also in a movie, Jurassic Park, where they explained how the dinosaurs came to be. I loved that. I thought that was just so neat. Little things like that. Oh, I know, years ago I worked on a tomato farm when I was about 22. My dad died and I went up north to have a year off. And I remember this guy, was sort of the one of the bosses there. He was explaining where I had to go and pick up a tractor from. And he drew a picture in the dirt with a stick. I thought, geez, that's effective. Drew a map, took his time and explained. And it's all that. And I've been thinking about that. It's just, it's all part of it. This is sort of my life's work. I sort of got to thinking, once I realised about the summer sale, I thought, now stuff all these other money-making ideas. I'm not actually interested in making money, believe it or not. This is my life, this idea that the way we learn is just wrong. I don't care what anybody says, it's just wrong. I know, every section I come to, I feel the same thing. Okay, it's like, oh God. Like yesterday I did other comprehensive income. Other comprehensive income. And the way it's explained, you just look at it and think, what the fuck is this all about? And it's just, that's why they say accounting is boring. Other comprehensive income. And you look at it and you think, how the fuck is this going to turn out being interesting, reasonably enjoyable? Well, how's it going to happen? Now, before I tell you more about that, years ago I said to Sue, and it's poor, I feel sorry for Sue in a lot of ways. I said, it's like radar. Radar, because I saw things like in radar during the war. They were amazed that the radar could still track the plane even though it went through a cloud. I said, yeah, it's like that. It was part of it. I've got all this stuff from out my life, and I've used all of it. And she'd sort of look at me like, what are you talking about, Bob? I didn't know. And I used to say to the family, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh God, they couldn't stand it. But yeah, radar, it's like, because I use this comparative system and the system I use, yep, you can trust it. It's just going to come out fine. It'll get through clouds, everything, just bang, it just works. And that's what I was talking about. I didn't know it at the time. But that's what I needed. Something that if I just did this, and this, bang, that'll be fine. It'll work out fine. It won't be, no, it's fine. Because what happened after yesterday, after other comprehensive income, my godfather, I just turned, I won't discuss, but yeah, it's just all income put in together, comprehensive, all of it together. But other comprehensive income is things like if you hedge your currency exposure, like if you're planning to sell a steam turbine to, I don't know who, Germany, yeah, your company might sell Deutschmark to lock in the price. They don't want to build the turbine and then realise that the the Deutschmark's fallen in hell, and they're going to pay you. Yeah, they're going to pay you so many Deutschmark, but they're not worth as much as when so you end up making a loss. So what you do is you sell Deutschmark forward, so it's locked in. You know, if it goes better, well, bad luck, but at least you get your profit. Okay, so that's a hedge. Yeah, and then if you made a profit on it, if a company made, that's a profit. Okay, it doesn't matter which way you look at it. It should be shown. Okay, but it's not your trading profit. It's not from what you've made from selling turbines. It's an extra, and so it's added to that, but it can't be in the same basket. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I don't know. Like it's sort of a bit interesting, isn't it? I mean, not wildly interesting, but yeah, other income. Yeah, comprehensive other comprehensive income, and it's totaled as comprehensive income because it's total income. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. And I look at it and I go, oh, my fuck. But with my diagrams, the way I do things, one sentence or two at most, then a diagram, it brings it out. And then I have to compare. So I say, yeah, you could go on to your income statement and show it normally, but you can't do that. So you do this. And it's the comparison that works. Works every friggin' time. Just one time after that. Every time I look, it's like having the radar, looking for the planes in the cloud. I think it won't work this time. Every time it gets it. And that's what I was talking to Sue about. But she didn't understand. It would have driven her mad. Just about drove me mad. It was really hard doing this. It's more all these rules and things that should work. All these ideas that I got from other places and just stole from other places. Yeah. Yeah, so I've been thinking about that a bit. It amazes me. I look at it and think, how the fuck does that happen? I really should be doing 2 a day to get it all done in a year. But I've discovered that a lot of the in the 1,000 that he talks about in this dictionary I'm following, Accounting Coach Dictionary, yeah, a lot are like other income, comprehensive income. So that's it. That's what he's including in the 1,000. The cheater. Yeah. So I guess if I can do 1 a day, that's effectively about almost 2 a day. Because 40% of them are sort of redirects to somewhere else. Yeah. Yeah. So that's I've been thinking a lot about that. Well, it's been my life work. You know, it's. I'm sorry the family's gone and everything else like that. But at the end of the day, that's my life's work, and it's still going. I should be happy about it. I'd love to do Bosun Boomba, but no, if I don't, even if this doesn't work, it's done. This is my life's work. This is my thing. Okay. It's like you should have babies because that's your thing. Believe it or not, children is your thing. Speaking of that, the Italian guy's still upsetting you, is he? I imagine it would do. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you. I've actually, relationships are actually going rather well at the moment. For me, I go to the room every night. I talk to Queen pretty much, through the day. Just we just have all these chats on Gmail. And then, I'll go to the room, I'll talk to, all sorts of people. It's good because we've lost all those bloody, what are they called? Fucking admins. Oh, you can't say that, you can't do that. Boot. Oh, I used to get booted out, so I haven't been booted out at all lately. But, they've all gone. They're all fucked off somewhere, I don't know where. Yeah, so it's mainly we just sort of sit around and chat. And last night I was chatting to, Jen Allen, and there's this chick I used to know in the room she used to call herself Nika Main for you. She's a whore, okay. But I used to chat to Nika. I used to talk to the guys and try and help her out a bit. And she's changed. She looks a bit gaunt, a little bit thin or a bit gaunt or something. She's only young. And I thought, Nika, yeah, it's me. I don't know, hi, how are you? Blah blah blah. And so Jen likes it because Jen's lesbo, right? Not outward lesbo, sort of just mentally lesbo. And she talked, so I whispered to Nika. I said, Jen fancies you. And it actually, Nicola looks like a lady boy, and everybody thinks that she is. She assures me that she's not. So, yeah, and she looked up, and she sort of, and just the look was sexy. And I tried to explain to because Jen's always about, oh, you got to get somebody and have somebody. So I don't want it. What's wrong with just being, just being friends, just, and then we just, and like I just talked to that, and it was just sort of like I was caught up in an intimate moment. It was good, it was like, Nicola was sort of looking at Jen, and Jen was just, it was on. Yeah. And I liked that. I mean, if I was with Jen, I don't want to be with anybody, even with Queen. She talks to other guys. It doesn't bother me. It's sort of I just explained it to her. It's like a hierarchy thing. Like, you used to be at the top of my hierarchy for a good while, but then you went back to work, plus you've got other romantic interests, and then, you refused my gift, so you slid down the ladder a bit. But doesn't mean to say you're gone, but it's how it sort of works. But with marriage, it's like, you're at the top. Doesn't matter what, just, it's right. Yeah, well, I'm at the top. I'm your wife. It's not like you're trying, or you're aware of it or anything else like that. No, you're just there by law. I'm at the top of your hierarchical ladder. So stiff shit. And that's what it feels like. But whereas, in a free society, if like, you didn't like sliding down my hierarchical ladder. So, you'd climb back up again. And it'd be the same with me. I don't like sliding, I don't like sliding down anybody's ladder either. But if you do, you do. That's just how it is. But it's freedom. And so, I don't know, it's just if you really want to be on somebody's ladder, then you try. Like you keep saying, you're not writing to me as much. So you're clearly indicating you want to be up the top of my hierarchical ladder, up my ladder. What am I going to say? It's and if your Italian friend doesn't want to be that way, hon, I don't know what to say to you, but that's just how it is. It's just, I think that's. I don't know. I'm trying. Jen keeps saying, you got to be with somebody. Yeah, it's like you're nailed to the ladder. Yeah, okay, I'm stuck here. I don't want to be that way. If Queen stops writing to me, she slides down the ladder. It's that simple. I don't know. It's just like if somebody, abusive people with me, no, straight out. They don't even get on the ladder. Don't care. Just gone. Yeah. So, does that make sense? I mean, it's like, I think it's fair, like, you got every chance to get up again, but it just depends how you behave, how you act. Same as with me. If I upset Queen or anything else like that, I expect to go down the ladder. I just think that's fair. Forget the bloody, you're stuck there. You nail there, bang. Oh, we don't have to try after that. Yeah, and I think that's probably it. Because all of us really have to keep trying. We have to, you don't have to bust a gut or anything, but you sort of have to do things to start. And if your Italian guy is like that, fuck him. Sorry, that's all I can say. It's just, it's the same as my family. They didn't want to be on my ladder. I slid down their ladder. They don't want to be on my ladder. What can I do? It hurts and it's painful and the whole thing. But really, at the end of the day, I think what I've got to do is find out what works and find out what I want. Talking is talking and having a drink. My God, Father, I've just about drunk that whole bottle. Yeah. Now, was there anything else I wanted to talk to you about? I did have a couple of things that crossed my mind. I don't spring to mind at the moment. Oh my God, these birds. One parrot loves me. I can feel the love. It's the same parrot that clings hold of the door every 10 seconds. All these sparrows, all these, little grey birds get out, whoosh, because I put seed up. Oh, God, going through seed. I was hoping not to, I was only hoping to spend $45 this week. I forgot about seed. I just went shopping and spent $35. I thought, oh, beauty, I'll buy some wine. I forgot about fucking bird seed. No, it doesn't matter. But yeah, the sparrows are up there. It's got this little sort of thing. And the sparrows, I go out there because the parrots, help. So I fucking get up there, and there'll be a pigeon standing right in the middle of all these. Shoo! So I throw some seed onto them, going through bags of seed like you wouldn't believe. It's just, and the lizards. Yeah, I used to come in. I throw them a piece of bacon, and they'd look at me like, what is it? Got poison in it? Now, and they'll charge me. Give me another piece. Oh fuck! It's just become unbelievable. I should tell you about Will. Will was the guy that had the laptops for sale. So I spoke to him, and one thing led to another. And I said, look, can I put a deposit on it? He said, yeah, it'd be a good idea. So we ended up doing on bloody PayPal records. I used my email, we'll do it off. I said, you sure this will be okay with PayPal? Well, yeah, we haven't dealt yet, so it doesn't matter. I thought, I think PayPal will be pretty pissed off about this because, PayPal is above all is a marketing thing. It's a selling platform. They're not setting up so you can, set up a business. So anyway, they took down all of his laptop, all of his goods. Yep, delisted him. And oh shit, I felt dreadful because really I just wanted to lock in a price. It's a good price, $13,500. It's about $200 for a brand new laptop. Anyway, I've been talking to him about Bitcoin, and I tried to get him set up on Bitcoin stuff. And then I put more Bitcoin. I was going to send him the deposit via Bitcoin, but hasn't gone through yet. Oh, it's just a mess. It'll work out in the end. Something will happen. The same as it'll happen with you with this Italian guy, Bull. Something will happen. But I can tell that you're not happy. It hurts, doesn't it? When you just find yourself out of sorts, it just hurts. I say to people, hopefully it'll get better. There's no guarantee. I don't think it'll get better. But I just decided to make everything a little bit better. Just everything I could think to do to make life a little bit better, and it should add up to being a lot better. Add up all the little bits, then hopefully it'll get better. It's not the same as being with my family, but in all honesty, being with my family, it wasn't how it should have been. And I think a lot of that was probably because I hadn't done my thing before I had my family. I had my family late, so I don't know that it could have been any better. But it's like now I wouldn't put up with any of what I put up with before. No interest. But I know what I'm doing. I don't have to say, oh, do you think it'll work, or should I do that? No, I don't discuss it with anybody. I don't need to. It's all done. It's all figured out now. It's just a matter of doing it. So there's that side of it as well. But so I think the big thing with life, and the thing that, hang on, just pour another glass of wine. The thing we all miss is that it takes time. And I try to explain this to Jen, for example. She says, oh, this, that. It's like, just relax. It'll all take time. Things will happen. I've got visions of what can happen generally. So I want to set up I'd like you to be part of it. Just I don't know, just sort of like a gang of people doing something together. My friends. You shouldn't do business. Shouldn't be in business with your friends or family, they say. But I can't learn that. Yeah, so you didn't actually tell me what happened with the Italian. Has he found somebody else? Or was it just that you wouldn't give him sex? Was that the problem? Guys are funny. They want their sex, don't they? Like, I don't. I'm the exact opposite. I've got no interest. Used to when I was a kid. But it just, I don't know, one thing led to another. And I think it'd be good. Yeah, I sometimes fantasise about you even. But, I don't know, it's just doesn't seem to work. I don't know. Anyway, look, it's 20 minutes, Hunt. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, no, I think I've just about covered it all. Oh, I will say this. Online is changing completely. You know, with this Venezuela thing, it's actually becoming, online is becoming almost like going to church. Lots of you know, we have these, you follow somebody like, I can't remember his name, but they do live chat, live thing, and we just all sit around and listen to them. And the guy last night, Malphonius, I think his name was, Jake Malphonius. Can't remember the name of his channel, but it was 4 a.m. his time. He just said, what the bloody hell's going on here? There's 400 of you there. Can't you sleep? And we're all saying, no, from England, from Australia, from here, and that sort of thing. We're all listening to him just talk. Just chat, just about nothing in particular. He was just talking about his life. And I found that we're starting to talk about God a lot more. Like, people are looking at America and just thinking it's evil. People are looking to Russia and thinking that they're the leader of the world, that they're the new world leader. They seem to make more sense. They're reasonable. They're just. But people are really turning their back on America. But yeah, a lot of us Westerners are sitting. It's quite interesting because we'll sit on a live chat. It's called. You know, the guy was just sitting there talking and he'll have all these people joining him. They wanted me to do it for MGTOW, but I didn't want to do it. But yeah, Jake Malphonius, I think his name is. Blackstone Intelligence, something like that. Yeah. It's sort of starting to change that way. It's interesting. But it's like the world coming together, world of good people coming together and just talking about things and, you know, what's going wrong and how wrong it is, what's happening in Venezuela. Yeah, it's like this real world community coming together online. Not in your own, not like in Romania where you think, oh no, we're doing the right things by putting our missiles here and that sort of, you know, or no, it's a world community. It's rather nice. Yeah, I think it's rather good. This is what I like. This is what I think this is what I wanted from the internet. Anyway, I'm going, Bull. I'll talk to you later. Bye.